Hey, you guys better drop a like. YouTube, what it is, what's happening? It's your boy Steady Clapping, aka King SK. And guys, I'm coming to you with a very unfortunate video today. Today, guys, I'm gonna be explaining why I sound the way I do and how I almost face a very, very fatal situation. So, guys, Friday, when I was at work, my body ended up shutting completely down on me. And it was so unfortunate because by the time I realized, it was like, because I was already, like, I had this cold already, but because it didn't progress as bad, I'm just thinking, it's just your average, day cold, nothing too serious, right? So as time goes on and I'm at work, you know what I'm saying, I'm feeling a little worse, but I'm just like, I'm sick. I know I'm sick, so I'm not thinking anything of it other than I'm sick. So towards like the end of my shift, things just got really bad. So this guy, Amazon has something called a rescue, and this guy came to rescue me, basically to help me with some of my packages, so that way we both can get home earlier. So when he came, I was basically begging him, because at this point I could barely stand up on my own. Like, I was very, very, like, unstable. And I begged him. I'm like, dude, please take all my packages. I need to go home. I'm not feeling good. Like, it's really bad. And I understand, because just like a lot of people in the job, like, because they know there's that rescue, option, like Amazon does that, people will, BS and, not try to get their work done as quickly as possible. So I'm not gonna lie, I usually get a rescue almost every day, but I'm just having a hard time adjusting to being in new environments, different roads, different living complexes. Some of these apartments are really big and very confusing. Then you have some where it's like you have a basement that you have to go into, and there's apartments down there, and then you also have upstairs with like multiple levels. So I'm having to bring the packages to those houses, and it's very difficult. So with that being said, it's just like I said, I just having a hard time adjusting to doing that, alongside just not being familiar with the roads at all. So what I'm saying, like, a lot of places in New York, you can't turn left. And because I'm in a company vehicle, there's an app that's monitoring what you do. So if you make the wrong left turn, you have a driving score. They monitor your driving, how safe it is. So when you're making illegal turns, illegal U-turns, that is very, very critical to your score, because you're putting yourself and multiple other people in danger. So with that being said, I take extra precaution on turning at specific places, because I'm not familiar with the area at all. So with that being said, it just takes me a while, to get my work done. And then, I'm saying, I've let them know, like, guys, when you give me apartments, like, it just totally confuses me. It's really hard. That's usually my most difficult time. But when they keep me local in the area, and it's more just residential, where it's just, well, I mean, apartments is residential too, but it's just houses. I'm just going house to house to house. I'm able to get that done much faster. And yeah, I'm sick. I got the flu. It's flu B is what I have. It's like the second flu. Flu A is the, main flu that's really, really bad. Flu B isn't as bad, but, it's still the flu, a variation of the flu, rather. So that's why my voice sounds terrible. That's why I'm stuffy. I'm running fevers. So I'm taking Tylenol Motrin because that's what they told me at the hospital to take. And I'm taking some cough drops for my throat because my throat is sore as can be too. But yeah. So basically, after I begged that guy to take my packages, he's just like, nah, man, I'm not taking all your packages. I gotta go home. Like, I gotta be home by a specific time. And I could just tell by like his facial expression, like he thought I was on BS. He just thought I didn't want to do my work. And he just wasn't going for it. He's just like, nah, bro, I'm just about to get what they told me to get, and then, as far as the rest, you're on your own, brother. So, it's just like, all right, well, I just gotta thug it out. So, I delivered 2 more packages, and my body just shut all the way down. Like, I started shivering, and then very quickly my body started locking up, and it was what the first responders told me was it was very, very intense cramps that I was having. Like, my hand was literally locked up like this. I couldn't move it. Like this how I was locked up. And then my mouth was also locking up to the point where I couldn't talk. So I had to get the information out as quickly as possible. It was very, very scary. And like, literally, I'm just witnessing my whole body shut down. And, I never experienced nothing like that. So I'm just screaming for help. I'm like, somebody please help me. Somebody please help me. So unfortunately, up here, I've been experiencing, racism. And it's very, very unfortunate, but it's very present. It's just like, people look at you and literally go stank face. Like, they're so disgusted they seen you. Or like, one very present one is like, if someone Caucasian is standing at the crosswalk, even if it's like flooded traffic, they'll stomp on brakes to let them go. But when I'm sitting there, it's just like, until there's no cars coming, that's the only time I'll be able to cross. But if there's traffic, they will not stop. And we also have like these buttons to press, so that way it alerts people to stop, because it gives us priority to cross. And like, it's either one side will stop and the other side won't stop. And just like, it literally happened to me today. It's just like, I pressed the button, I was politely waiting, and one side stopped way back, to let me know, like, hey, you're good to cross. And then, so I start crossing, and then the other guy, like, he was not slowing down. So, I stopped, and I'm just like, I put my hands up, like, hey, are you gonna run me over, or are you gonna let me cross? And then, obviously, I'm not gonna go in front of you, so he never fully comes to a stop. So I'm like hesitant, because it's just, I've been dealing with all type of racism, so I'm just like, this guy gonna run me over or what? So at this point, I'm so hesitant to go or not. But eventually, like, he stops and blows the horn at me, and I'm just like, this is nuts. Like, how can you be upset at me that I'm not sure if you're getting ready to run me over? You can make it just as clear as the first guy did and stop completely, so that way I know, okay, I'm safe to go. But he didn't. Then he got pissed at me, spamming the horn at me. I'm just like, that is ridiculous. But, that's just a side story, so you guys can understand what I'm getting ready to say next. So, my hand is almost fully locked up at this point. I'm able to stop my Amazon van, put it in park, and I can't feel anything in my hand, so I just smash on the window button to roll the window all the way down. And I throw my arm at the horn, because I see, Caucasian guy walking. So I threw my arm at the horn, smash it, gets his attention. But because my hand is, locking up rapidly, you can't see that I'm trying to go like this because my hand is all cramped up like this. So I'm just like, and he gets it. I feel like he gets it because he starts coming my way. So he comes my way, looks into my van, sees I'm all types of messed up, and the guy walks away. Like, he doesn't try to help me or nothing. And I literally yell out the window, help me. And he doesn't. He just walks away. So I've delivered in this town before. It's mostly Caucasian people, Caucasian wealthy people there. And there was another couple that was walking the dog, and I got their attention by blowing the horn, and the guy came over, and I'm begging him for help, I'm asking him for water, but I could also feel that, like, cause my hands and arms locked up first, then my legs started to lock up, and then my stomach and chest started caving in and locking up, and then it started going up to the neck and mouth. So that's basically how the locking up process went. Very, very, very weird because it just locked up in different areas at different times. And that's basically what happened. So that guy came over and he's just like, all right, I'm gonna give you an ambulance. And he was giving me water, but I was in so much pain because you guys know how cramps are. If you play sports, cramps are very, very, very vicious, and this was a very, very intense case of cramps because even the first responder told me it's just like, this is like a case of opioids. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's some type of disease or something, but or illness that some people have where their body is disformed and locked in a specific place forever, and or disability. And once I heard that, I'm just in a panic because I'm just like, no way, so I never, thought I would get a disability or anything like that. So at this point, I'm in full panic mode. I'm just like, am I gonna be stuck like this forever? So that's what I'm thinking. So because I'm breathing so fast and I'm just screaming for help, they had to put me on an oxygen tank because I wasn't getting enough oxygen to my body. So now at this point, they're just trying to get me to control my breathing. But I'm in a panic. I think I'm getting ready to die. But they did tell me, like, later, like, I was suffering from dehydration, and also I had the flu B. So it could have been fatal if, say for instance, that second couple decided to do what that first guy did. What I'm saying? Because the temperature in that van, alongside me being dehydrated, was so high that very much well could have been fatal had I got no help in time. So I'm just, thankful that that second couple was not like the first guy and actually decided to, just come see what's going on and decide, grant me some help. Beyond thankful for that. And yeah, so they basically froze me until my temperature came down. Because I had the flu, I was running a fever, so they had to freeze me. And then also because I was dehydrated, they had to pump fluids in me through an IV. And once they got my temperature down, well, no, once they got me, like, my body from being locked up, then they gave me medicine for my fever, fever and pain reliever. So they gave me a fever reducer and a pain reliever. So that worked really, really quick because they gave it to me through the IV. So it's just direct, the best way to get medicine, honestly. And after that, pretty much they just froze me until my body temperature came down. Then once my results came back, you know, they took blood and all that jazzy stuff, and took x-rays. And then once the test results, you know, the lab results came back, they're just like, yeah, you got the flu, on top of you was dehydrated. So basically, because this is not flu A, we're not going to prescribe you any medicine. All you need is Tylenol and Motrin. Take both of those and you'll be set to go. They took me out of work for a week, and they just told me, you know, make sure I keep hydrating myself throughout the whole process, because my electrolytes was everywhere, just bonkers. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And you know, I'm just very thankful for the help I received, honestly. But you know, experience like that, you know, I definitely had to update you guys on that, because that was a very scary moment in my life. And yeah, so that's basically what happened to me. I'm gonna try, because the van has a camera, so I'm gonna try and get the footage of the incident just for record. But I don't think they're gonna release it to me, because they think I'm gonna probably try and sue them or something like that. But no, I just want the footage, far as you know, documentation, as far as, you know, something so scary and tragic that happened in my life. You know, just, you know, for you know, documentation and memory's sake, you know. And you know, just to see, you know, to look at myself and see, you know, the panic and, you know, how scared I was and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely appreciate you guys you know, watching today's video. I greatly appreciate you guys. You guys have been crushing it. Last video was a 1 out of 10, so thank you guys for that. You know, I got some more Korean foods that Jasper wanted me to do a review on. I got a cake, I got ramen, and what else? And another snack. I got another snack that I'm gonna review. So definitely be on the lookout for that. That's gonna be probably 2 different videos. I'm gonna do one video with the ramen, and then one video with the cake, the snack, and then I'll probably throw one of the energy drinks in there that he gave me as well, because I bodied the other 2. They were really good. Well, the Sunny D one was okay. The ring pop one, the blue raspberry ring pop one, was, oh my god, great. And I can't remember what the last one is, Kool-Aid Jammers. So I'm very excited for that, because that's, you know, a lot of people grew up off Kool-Aid Jammer packs, so I'm very excited to try that one. But yeah, guys, if you did watch the whole video and you made it this far, what should you comment down below in the comment section? Oh, rest well, SK. Rest well, SK. So if you made it this far, comment down below in the comment section. Rest well, SK. Make sure you guys do drop a like on the video. Let's try and shoot for I'm gonna do 15 likes. Let's try and shoot for 15 likes. We got really close to 15 likes on the last video. We got 9 likes. So yeah, let's see if we can get 15 likes. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe and turn post notifications on, so you guys can get notified when I drop these banger videos and vlogs. And if you're a returning subscriber, well, if you're a returning viewer but you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, man. If you don't got a YouTube account, make one. You know, support the people that entertain you. You know what I'm saying? It's free. It's free to do. You know what I'm saying? And I greatly appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching today's video. Hopefully you did enjoy. Spain Boy Steady Clapping, aka King SK. I'm signing out, guys. Peace. Peace. Peace.